So today is a very unusual day. We have a massive exposed. We have Bitsler, the world's largest #1 global trading platform, casino, blah 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 blah, whatever they want to call themselves, revealed as a scam. I didn't want to reveal it as a scam. I didn't mean to. All of this happened by accident, so don't blame me. I'm just the messenger. I'm bringing you the bad news. I am sorry, but this site is 100% a scam. Yes, some people might be getting paid. Other people, they might be saying, oh, this is the best site I've ever been on. It was like that for me up to recently. It was a great site. I really enjoyed it. But recently, I had a run of luck, which meant I ended up nearly over $1,000 in profit in Bitcoin, which, I thought I'd done a good job, but it turns out that actually that makes me the most evil person in the world for getting lucky. And I have pretty much spent the last day being told by the admins of this site what a terrible person I am, which I don't in any way think I'm a terrible person. I just think that I played the game, I made a mistake, I put in the wrong numbers on something, and it went crazy, and he paid me a lot of money, which was never my intention. If I knew to do that, I'd be a billionaire. I'd be 100 trillionaire, but it's not happened because it's not true. I'm just not that smart. I wish I was. So, for everybody, thank you for joining. This is Bitsler, the scam site, revealed. Right, so we'll just catch you up on what has happened so far. So, I messaged them directly on site on Bitsler to say, I won some Bitcoin earlier, made a withdrawal, and it was declined, didn't get my coins back. Okay, which got met with, the system has detected a faucet farm behaviour. You are not allowed to withdraw. Keep in mind that Bitsler is a casino. Well, yeah. You can use faucet to test the site or to play for fun, but playing only for free and try and make some money from faucet is not the main idea. Which, at no point was any of this ever said to anybody that I know or in front of me. In fact, when you look at their website description, Bitsler is the world's biggest community and trusted Bitcoin, Ethereum gambling dice site. We offer a real instant deposit, no confirmation needed, which, I'm sure you do. Instant withdrawals, which I'm sure that's not true. Don't forget our daily contests. We do daily contests of some kind. Join our friendly community, which, to be honest, most people I met are quite friendly right now, and win Bitcoin from our big faucet. So there we go. Win Bitcoin from our big faucet. And then they're saying here, keep in mind that Bitsler is a casino. You can use the faucet to test the site or to play for fun, but only to play for free. Then obviously I try and explain the situation. It was a total accident, I swear. I usually play 50% increase on win, 0.0001% on loss, and I wasn't paying attention, and I got really lucky and hit. So basically, instead of doing it 50% on win, I did it 50% on loss and not 0.1 on win, which is the opposite way around. It's not the way it works. I messed up, but somehow it worked. I wasn't paying attention. I got a really lucky hit. I deposited, and I followed the rules, being friendly, never caused any issues, taking away 0.525 Bitcoin. For that, and banning me for a year is unfair. It wasn't my intention at all to do this. Right? Then here, obviously, my rolls. So here, I start at 125. This is where I messed up. Then, it goes up 50% because I lost. Then up another 50% because I lost. Then up another, and it continues to do so, and I'm betting at 330 times whatever I bet. And somehow, luckily, it gets up here, and after this one, I bet 50% more than that, and it hits at 300x. 330x. 0.05. So I get paid out 0.27. Bitcoin. Okay? Which, at that time, I didn't think there was any issue whatsoever with it, to be honest with you. The idea of a casino is that a player and the owner of a casino both take risks, and the luckier wins the coins. You can use the faucet to test the site or play it for fun. And if you sometimes win from the faucet, it's okay, but just trying to make money from the faucet is not allowed. When this money came from the faucets, you can even go to withdraw some of the profit, but there's nothing I can do for you. He's closed your account. So I tell this guy, obviously, look, my YouTube is what my YouTube is. My Twitter is what my Twitter is, and my Twitch is what my Twitch is. I will be uploading this video sometimes later today, as it is unfair, and I really think that others should be aware of the situation, as it's a lot of money. Like, financially, I'd have never cashed it out. I'd have just used it to buy skins, or, I don't know, something crap. Like, I had no intention of it. And then, this is the reply. You can't lose what isn't yours, sir. So apparently, even though it clearly says right there that I won 0.27 Bitcoin by accident, but actually you can't lose what's not yours. You're not supposed to take profits from the faucet. Let me remind you, you accepted the terms and conditions when you registered. Terms and conditions number 14.1. Only for earnings from faucets we reserve the right not to authorise withdrawal. Okay? So if they say anytime you've run your balance in and you miraculously somehow with your faucet managed to get up to a decent amount, they can tell you, no, that's ours, we're keeping that. I will check all your previous logs to see if you had any faucet farming behaviour in the past. Like playing from faucet, winning, then depositing to be able to withdraw everything, which never ever happened. I don't know why somebody would be winning and then deposit to take the money out. It's never happened. Of course it's my Twitter, my YouTube, my Twitch, and my Reddit. So yeah, he's saying, is this yours? 14.1 says nothing about getting banned for making profits from a random mistake or being able to withdraw 60% of the people who are here are farming faucets. So I said, you can see by my play, I don't do that. I bet 330x, 1250x, and 2500x at 50% increase on loss, 0.00001 increase on win, and 90% of the time I just lose, which is the truth. I do. I just, you're betting like a 0.01% chance or something. It's impossible, nearly. I mean, it happens somehow, but it's impossible. I have never done any farm behaviour, just stupid bets, and never won much until today. My last big win was 28k Doge, and I bet it all back on site. You can check. And I say, if I was just a farmer, I would have cashed out with 28k Doge and started fresh, but I didn't. And then he says here, hello sir, answer my question, do you agree to verification? You can check, I have never done that, so yeah, that's no problem. If you have never done that, you will get my apologies and your fund back. I will start the verification, can you give me 1 hour please? Which, thank you for looking into it for me. Like, I'm pretty happy there in the conversation. And then bits of support comes back on. I mean, it's been under an hour, but yeah, I imagine, he could find the information he needed quite quick. I can see that you farmed faucets from our system. Here are the facts. No deposits between the 5th of 3rd to the 18th of the 8th, which there wouldn't be, because, I work. So you're not going to find any faucets with me, like, I'll come home, go to sleep. You made 3 withdrawals from the faucet. So he's saying on the 18th, I took out 3,500 Doge. On the 9th of the 4th, I took out 5,000 Doge. On the 9th of the 4th again. So this is the same. Probably I won this amount together, and I just did it in 2 transactions because I sent them maybe to 2 different wallets. Maybe. And after that, you continue after a very small deposit to win from the faucet and withdraw after exchanging your 2 deposits. So yeah, I'll put back in about 4,000 Doge, and then it's saying I exchanged up for 15,000 Doge at some point in August, and at another point I exchanged up for 3,200, and at another point I exchanged up for 3,000, and another point I exchanged up for 2,000, another point I exchanged up 1,000, and then on September, which is, today, I cashed out 67,000 Doge and 50,000 Doge, which was the little bit that was left in the account, which I decided I'll just put that in Doge. I didn't want it in Bitcoin because Bitcoin's crashing. So I thought, yeah, that's fine. And then he comes back, I will give you the right to reply and explain to me before taking any decision. So I'll do that. Yes, I have exchanged Doge, but normal, I bet I have rolled 1.3 million Doge, which is true, and I've lost 100,000 Doge. So that 100k Doge that I got back is just what I've lost. Basically, I'm not massively up or massively down. It's what I've put in, I've got out. I've rolled 1 full Ethereum, which I lost it all. I lost 4 Litecoins. Not many bursts because I don't know the currency well enough, which is the truth. It's new to me. I don't understand it very much. Winning was a total mistake. I have bet far more in currency than I have won until today, which is the truth. Until today, when I hit that big hit, I haven't been winning from this site. I mean, I've been playing on this site, but I haven't been, getting a Bitcoin or something back from us. I see people, they're on large amounts. They've got, infinite amount of faucets, infinite amount of this. No one's giving them any issues. I'm an extremely fair person. I have no intention of abusing or always, knowingly or otherwise. I feel if you're going to ban someone, it should be written on the faucet, not for withdrawal, as I have never done anything to break any rules. I work hard for my money as an events engineer, and after September I do other things, which is true. I do. For long periods, I don't even claim the faucet, as I never considered it to be, to have a chance of making money from such a low start, which I didn't. I thought, you're starting at not even a penny. Like, how can you turn that into a decent amount of money? It's impossible. It's impossible. I made a mistake and somehow got incredibly lucky. It was in no way intentional, and if I had known, it would never have happened. Like, it wouldn't have happened. Like, I'd have put some Doge on the site, transferred it across. It's not a big deal. Like, I've got plenty of it. Like, I get Doge all the time. Hello, sir. At the beginning, you were a normal player, yes, but after a few months, you became an abuser from my point of view. For example, you never deposit any Bitcoin, and your Bitcoin wagered, and you only exchange 1 or 2 Bitcoin, is 3.4 Bitcoin. Which, yeah, I accept that. It's pretty much, 50-50 flips. I lose 1, win 1, lose 1, win 1. And it builds your level up. Like, that's how everybody does it. So, can you give me your version about that? So, how did I roll 3.4 Bitcoin? So, basically, as you can see by my stats, my luck is 5%. Over 500,000 rolls. I play very small, 50 to 125 sat. 300x is my normal bet, and I usually raise it 25% on a win, and loss 0.00001, blah blah, it doesn't matter. It's just to stop it going back down. Some days I have been up to 400k from doing this. I lose a lot of bets. I consider it normal because of the range that I'm trying to hit in. Most of the balance is in Doge, as this is the currency I have the most of. 5,000 Doge is the minimum. So if I've got a few Doge and I want to transfer it over to Bitcoin, probably I'll throw a few Doge on there, build up the balance, get it into Bitcoin, play it through, lose it, sad face. That's it. That's what normally happens. I did roll 10,000 sat for a while today, which is when I won all that money. I sat and I rolled it for a bit, so probably most of that Bitcoin here has been rolled from that today, from the winnings. I explained a little bit about previously other sites I've been on, and how I got lucky. The luck has a bug and doesn't work. So he's saying, because I've got 5% luck, that's, the luck's not working, it's broken. When it said 0% for a long time because of the amount of bets that I've physically lost. Like, I've lost so many more bets compared to the ones I've won, but my luck was 0. I have never farmed the faucet. I've had over 500,000 rolls, and many times I've been over 50k and didn't withdraw. Why would I spend my time trying to win a few dollars in Doge? It's just for fun. I don't play for profit, which is the honest truth. That's probably the reason I made the profit, which is also, as far as I know, the truth. I wasn't running away. I wasn't running anyone else's strats. I was trying to get people to use what I was doing. I was just claiming my faucet, playing it. If any point I would have I've been made aware, someone said to me, oh, you can't cash out your faucet, or there was some warning, or somebody said something, it would never have ever happened. I mean, it goes down here. You never farmed the faucet, but you took more than 0.05 Bitcoin in faucet. It seems all good. It seems a good lie. It's very bad to tell lies, especially when we have logs. And if you have lied for that, it's obvious that you were lying for other things. But let's stick on topic. I didn't know how much I've had in faucets. I've not been paying attention, is the truth. So they don't tell you how much you've had in faucets. There's no little thing that comes up and says, oh, you've had 100 faucets or 10 faucets or anything. Nothing comes up to tell you. But at no point was I ever out to farm the faucet. Out of hundreds of times I could have withdrawn, I never considered it to be something that would damage me like this. Everything I've said so far has been the truth. I can back it 100%, which, I can. I've got, videos of it. I've got everything that you'd need for proof. I mean, it wasn't my intention to get proof. I was going to make a video and say, oh, what a great site, how fantastic it is. But instead, it's ended up being quite the opposite story. I have footage of me playing my balances and my withdrawals pending. I was planning to make a nice video. So basically, I tell him exactly what the situation is. I let him know who I am, what I do, what this is about. So basically, at this point, I decided to just break it down as it is. So as of now, you already closed my account fully. You said you would look into it fairly. So far, it hasn't seemed very fair at all. No previous warnings were given. Rule 14.1 is very vague. No limits, no explanation. Just if you decide. Faucet itself has no warning to say this may happen or it's for testing on the site only. The site actively gets its members to change its avatar, get to level 5 for rain, as I was for a long time. Like, I've been level 5 for a very long time. Like, I played it here before everything went up in value, so it was easy for me to get up to the level 5. And it rewards rolling to get higher levels with more faucet per level. So each time you go up a level, you'll get more faucets per day at a higher amount. So people, they want to get higher levels so they can get more faucets. You let you make withdrawals from the faucet, and we are not fair at all. Your comments don't help you and push me to believe that you're in fault. I will make the final review with another admin. And I say to him again, I just said the truth, and there would be something wrong if I didn't, basically. If you think I managed to get 0.26 Bitcoin on purpose by farming, you're wrong. It was an accident. I told you how it happened and provided proof and the mistake I made, word for word exactly. And then he comes back again, hello sir, I have proof that you lied to me many times. Yes, you used to play a high multiplier with your faucet to exchange and withdraw after depositing small amounts, which I have never, ever, ever done that. I have never, ever, there's no reason why I would do that. So really, in the long or short of it, all I've done is what every single other person does on the site, but I'm getting banned for it because I made money out of it and they get to keep that money. So when it comes down to it, if you make enough, they will take it. That's all that matters to them. Is can they take it, and can they take it from you without you doing anything? And if the case is yes, that's what they're going to do. So expect that. Like, if you care about your money, don't invest it in cryptocurrencies. Number one, right? It's a bad idea. Number 2, don't come anywhere near Bitsler. Like, you will end up broke, upset. It's happened to me. I mean, I'm not upset. You guys get a good video, and maybe I get a bit of ad revenue if somebody decides to click on something. Who knows how all this works anymore. And I wish that PewDiePie would stop being a casual. Other than that, everybody, thanks for watching. I am Remains. Have a great day.